Howdy folks, Mountain View Russ here in Mountain View, Arkansas in the Mountain View Russ workshop. So I mentioned in the last video I'd be working on the Vanity next. Thought I'd just give you all a peek. So I've got all the woodworking done on it. Uh, you know, like I've said before, I don't really show how to build. There's plenty of videos. In fact, I watched a lot of videos to figure out the best approach on this, but I just did the shaker style door faces, drawer with the European style hinges. On the inside, I just sanded it and then did a Danish oil. And I'm going to do the same thing to these drawers. I just wanted to get all the hardware and drawer fronts figured out and mounted. I use the approach, we're doing knobs here, so I use the approach of using that to connect the drawer front, get everything spaced out, and then you come back from the inside and put your screws in from the back side here. I watched a lot of videos about the best way to do that, and I like that approach. I actually bought a jig for setting the handles and stuff, and it's still in the package because I ended up, I just got knobs on all this, and I thought, well, they just got to be in the center. That's easy enough, so I just measured and drilled, and there they are. I did a face frame attached with pocket holes, the correct pocket hole jig. That worked pretty good. Uh, Otherwise, it's just your typical 3/4 inch cabinet. Got a full back. Oh, another thing I did, I seen a guy on YouTube. I don't remember who it was, but he was showing this little detail he put in. So instead of doing the toe kick just back at the end of the cabinet, he brought his face frame all the way to the floor and then put this bevel on the side, on the inside. I thought that looked cool, so I did that as well. I've got the face frame primered. That's my next step. Now I'll be taking all this apart, primering, and then painting so I can get this thing on in the house. Vicky is ready. It's been 3 months. I haven't been 3 months building it, but I've got a lot of other stuff going on. And then we found this countertop at Menards. It's 1 inch too long for my space, so we're gonna cut it down. I got my good old DeWalt diamond tip blade here. It's seen some action over the years. We'll see if it'll make a couple more cuts. So that's kind of it. This is my messy workshop. One day, like every guy that probably has something like this, I dream of getting it better organized and proper workstations and stuff. But and these are the doors. There's 2 long doors and 2 short doors to go on that cabinet. If you've watched the videos, you've seen that one. It's kind of a permanent cabinet in there. It's painted brown. So it had particle board doors with just a lamination on it that was peeling off. So now we got poplar rails and stiles and a 1/4 inch plywood center. So that'll last. That'll outlive us. Anyway, that's where we are. I may tag on another video to this, so this probably won't go out till I get the vanity all painted up. So we'll see you in that next video. And just like that, it's 3 weeks later, I believe, since I shot the video out in my shop with this vanity. So sorry folks, I'm just not real good on taking lots of videos, but we did, when our neighbor Curtis down the road helped me get this vanity in. It was a job because I had maybe 1/8 of an inch clearance. That side is snug. But what I did, I may have talked about it earlier, is when I built a face frame, I brought the face frame out and held it the proper distance from the wall and made sure it was a good fit. And I knew I was going to have to pull the door off, and this trim, I left it off so that we could go straight back. So the vanity itself went in well. It went in real easy. I'd already checked, and the floor was level. The vanity top was another issue. I had to cut it down about an inch. So I took a half inch off either end. And then Curtis and I brought it in here, and it wouldn't set down. No matter what we did, we started tearing the wall up a little bit. Couldn't get it to go down. Turns out it was the cutout in the cabinet where I have the brace all the way across the top. I'd pre-cut for it, but I just hadn't cut enough. So we got it down there, and I kind of marked it and recut it. And then it dropped right in. We put a little silicone adhesive underneath it, and then put the end caps on. And the silicone I had from the shower, I had extra. It was a good match. And then there's the mirror. There I am, Mountain View Russ. This was the mirror that was up there originally. Now, unfortunately, I didn't show that. I should have. But I took it out to the shop, and I just sawed the front of it off, and then glued, screwed, nailed, poplar boards on it to kind of have the shaker style look on it as well. So it turned out well. Repainted the door. I don't think you saw that. It was a mess. The prior owner had painted oil base over water over acrylic, or vice versa. That was a mess, but I got it stripped and repainted. Little brass hangers. And then the doors on the storage cabinet there, that turned out nice. If I got up real close and showed you, it's not a super professional job, but hey, we're DIYers, do-it-yourselfers. You know how much money I saved doing this myself? Put up a little replacement light that had a little ceiling fan in it. It's kind of nice. Vicky likes to have a fan in here. And then I think I showed you this in an earlier video, but I got that at Menards. This bathroom did not have an exhaust fan. I don't know what the original builder was thinking, but it didn't. But I was able to go out and drop into the soffit there, and then put an outlet out there for the fan to exhaust into. And because I had the shower open, there was already power inside, so I just picked up off that, took it to the switch. That's the fan switch. Brought it up here, and I was able to get it across there, sticking my head up through the hole I cut for that. It was funny, but I got it done. That's kind of a neat fan. Like I said, I got it at Menards, but it's got, it's digital. If this thing ever goes out, I don't know what'll happen, but you turn the humidity thing on here, and it auto senses 60% humidity, and it comes on when it needs to. So that's kind of cool. And then I think y'all seen the shower completed already, but it's all done. So anyway, I wanted to wrap this video up. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. Wasn't real exciting, but maybe you got some ideas from it. I'm pleased with it. Like I said, I wish I'd done an original video with the bathroom. It was pretty basic and builder grade. I think I kind of classed it up a little bit. All right, well, thanks for watching this. Hey, I'm fixing to start a new project out in my shop. I think I've talked about it before, but I want to build an elevator lift in my shop to get to the second story. I've got a full second story, and I do have a staircase, but carrying stuff up and down as I age is getting tougher and tougher, and I decided I'm gonna build one of the shop lifts. There's a couple of dozen videos out on YouTube showing the different approaches everybody's taking, but anyway, I'm off. videotape that project. Again, like any other project, it won't be a step by step, but I'll show you phases as I go along and explain what I did, and maybe that'll help you some. All right, thanks for watching.